Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Saint Struggle. My name is Manxman Matt, and today we've got the final three games of the season. So, as I said in the last episode, we'll do the United game in full, and then we'll do just some highlights from the Liverpool and Brighton game because we've done Liverpool and Brighton in the same episode already this season, and that feels like it's a bit of a waste. So, I'll just show you our form first, and then I'll show you the current league table. You've seen it a little bit on the right there, but as you can see, we're in abysmal form. I think you were last with us for the Huddersfield and West Ham games, and since then, yeah, we've got 2 points in two nil-nil draws. We scored a total of two goals. I think one of them was Jackson Martinez, and one of them was Brereton. So that one was Brereton. Did Martinez get the other one? No, Brereton's got them both. So as you can see, nobody is scoring for us. We're playing terrible, terrible football. I think possibly the formation's been found out, or we're just shit. I mean, as you can see, those two games that were recorded in the last episode are our only two wins in 10. And really, since that 5-1 win in February, we've had a couple of victories, but nothing much. So it's been a bit of a disappointing end to the season. And if I just show you the full league table, it's dropped us down. Every fucking time I go on this shitty fucking screen, it pops Liverpool up. I couldn't give a fuck about Liverpool. Stop showing me Liverpool. Um, so as you can see there, we're on 45 points. 49 points is what we'd need to get into seventh. I don't think Chelsea. Well, I don't know whether Chelsea are going to win the FA Cup. I haven't actually looked at the cup competitions. Can I not? Oh, Chelsea are in the final, so there's always that chance, and it is against Stoke, which is what I kind of wanted, because as you can see, Stoke have got to play an extra two games than us in the next few weeks. But I mean, it gives them a couple of games in hand to go massively clear of us. Not that we're really fighting for up there now. I just want to finish in the top half now. We're not getting into Europe, and I just want to, like I say, finish in the top half, and then hopefully everything will be sort of a lot better. Um, I'm a little bit early recording this. Normally, I get to the right to the day. So as I'm talking to you whilst we're doing this, this is the scout report we've got. As you can see, United have bought Donnarumma. They've got Zielinski, which is the midfielder that I'd never heard of before. So let's have a look at him. That plays against us all the time. A Polish midfielder from Napoli, not somebody I know. And they've brought in Ziyech, who is I don't even know what that country is. Morocco. So he is a Moroccan international who seems to play every other game for them for the last 3 years. They brought him from Ajax. I don't know if he's somebody I should have heard of, but I haven't. Like we said, Alexandro and Vizjal. Oh, I've really fucked that one up, haven't I? The right back. So it's looking less and less like a United team. I'm just going to have a look and find whether Paul Pogba has gone anywhere, or whether he's injured, or anything like that. Oh no, he's still at United, and he's not injured, so I don't know why he isn't starting. Apparently, my scout wants me to sign Pogba whatever the price, but I mean, we've got no money, so I don't know how we're going to do that. And I don't know how we convince one of the best midfielders in the world to join a mid-table Premier League team. I think our scouts have gone a little bit nuts. So I don't know why our scouts aren't saying that Pogba will be in that central midfield, because I would say it'll be Zelensky and Pogba, because that's generally what it is. But anyway, I'll skip through these last few days and then bring you back once I'm sorting the team out. So I'm not sure what their double is, but apparently Arsenal have won the double. They've won the title. They didn't win the League Cup. They can't win the FA Cup. The Champions League final hasn't been yet, so I assume they won the Charity Shield, and the game's calling that a double. I mean, it's just it's not really a double, is it? But Arsenal fans will celebrate anything, won't they? Um, so yeah, Arsenal have won the title. Um, Apparently they're playing well, and they've come back from being further down the league. Nobody really cares, but yeah. So Arsenal have won the league. So I wonder if that's going to possibly mean that United aren't too fussed about the this game, and Liverpool maybe not as well. So United are still fighting for automatic Champions League places, and oh fuck's sake, Liverpool are fighting for. Oh, they're not. Oh, they might be. By the time we get to play in Liverpool, they might be sort of in contention for Champions League or that. I don't know, sixth will get them what they want. Really disappointing thing is if we'd have stayed in form and kept up with Watford, we'd be in with a chance of sixth place. Not happening though, is it? So this is the team we're going to use to face Manchester United. We've got Fraser Forster in goal, a standard back four of Cedric, Maguire, Rudiger, and Gerhardt. Romeo in defensive midfield with Pasalic and Ndidi. Um, a lot in the central midfield. I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, Liam Kelly is going to play behind the strikers. Now he's somebody that I'd forgotten about. He's a natural attacking midfielder. All right, his role abilities in the attacking midfield aren't great, yes, but he's got the bright green to say that he's natural there. I've started training him as an advanced playmaker in attacking midfield to hopefully mean that we've got a youngish fella who is going to be able to replace either Tadic or Holtby next season. He's not quite as good as Holtby, but Holtby's only just had his first reserve game after injury, so I'm not risking him in midfield. He might come on in the last couple of games, but for now I'm going to stick with Liam Kelly. To be honest with you, I'll probably stick with Liam Kelly for the rest of the season. I'd like to see if I can get him playing well as that man behind the striker. I think he's probably the best option we've got at the club in case we get no money in the summer. So it'd be interesting to see what he does. And he's somebody that we picked up for £10.5 million. He's the player I brought in before the season started. I bought him last season thinking he would come in, and then obviously we bought Pasalic and we bought Ndidi, and he fell down the pecking order. And we've got Rollon coming back from loan at the end of the season as well, so he can come in and be that midfield cover along with Lenglet. And Kelly might, if I keep playing him, might start to turn into a good attacking midfielder. So I think that's probably my plans. Leave Holtby as my bench player. We've still got Fabregas who can rotate in and out, but um, he's not played very well for us. So I don't think you'll be seeing much of Cesc Fabregas. I think that's £77,000 a week wasted. But we'll see. We'll see how things go anyway. And then we've got Ben Brereton and Danny Ings up front. Brereton's the only one that's scoring, so he's staying on. Um, I've rotated Iheanacho, Martinez, Danny Ings. Ings has been in and out. His form is bad. Iheanacho's been in and out. His form is bad. Martinez isn't scored more recently than either Iheanacho or Ings, but it's just not playing well. So I'm dropping him. I'm playing Brereton because he's scoring, and we'll give Ings a go because I think Martinez was alongside him in the last game and was fucking awful. Um, I think Martinez had four clear-cut chances. Basically, he was put through four times and just didn't score. So he's having a break. If he doesn't win the Golden Boot for the Premier League, it's his own fucking fault. Let's get into the game anyway. So for those of you interested, I was wrong, and Pogba isn't going to start, but there's a guy called Pizzi who's not either of the guys we were looking at, and Ziyech has moved out to the right-hand side. Mkhitaryan's moved behind the striker. It's a little bit odd, and Lindelof is playing at right back. I don't know, Costas Manolas. I don't know why United would buy him, but they have done. Um, so yeah, that's their side. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an easy win for United, but we might decide to come back. I've started going on counter attacking. It's not worked, so fuck it. We might as well just attack and see if we can get the odd goal, like I say, I don't think we're getting anything from this game anyway, so we might as well try and kick the ball in the net. Forster clears it, and Didi flicks it on, but it's only as far as Bailey. United are now building. We've won it back though. Danny Ings over the top. Brereton, and Brereton has scored. Jesus Christ, Danny Ings has done something for the first time in about 9 games. So Pizzi has played it around. Our three central midfielders knocked it around quickly. Found a ball over the top for Ings, who's gone a bit wider. Crossed the ball into the near post, and Brereton has smashed it in. It's 1-0. Forster with the clearance, but it's cut straight back out. Lukaku from range, and Forster makes an easy save. Corner come in from Kelly, cleared by Lukaku only as far as Romeu. Pasalic, and it's wide. Gerhardt into Kelly, Kelly down to Ings. Lindelof's won it back though. Well cut out by Rudiger, but only as far as Marshall. Ziyech. Lindelof is on the overlap. Lindelof crosses the ball in. Lukaku, and he should have scored. Good save by Forster, I'm guessing. And it looks like it's another one. Good clearance. Zielinski now. Gerhardt's cleared it again. Ziyech, and that's wide. Corner comes in. Gone straight over the goal. Forster clears it. Alexandro. Forster's distribution is fucking awful, by the way. Always seems to go to one of their fullbacks or just nowhere near any of our players. And again, that's all Forster's fault. If that first clearance had gone anywhere near one of our players, we wouldn't have been under that much pressure. I don't know what Rudiger was doing there, drilling the ball low into one of his own players. And then Forster, look at the fucking state of that. He's covering the freaking wide of his own inside, his own near post. Oh, that's fucking annoying. I think Forster's done. I think I'm gonna bring Gleany in. I'm fucking sick of watching him be shit. Sorry, I didn't have a look at any of those stats at half time, but Romeu, terrible shot. Donnarumma's going to clear. Out to Marshall. Lukaku is through. Should have scored. Right, make a change. Lamina on for Pasalic. Tadic on for Kelly. Langlet on for Gerhardt. Let's waste all three of our substitutions at the same time. Go from there. So Danny Ings with a cross in to Brereton, straight at Donnarumma. Lindelof now, Mkhitaryan, Ziyech, straight to Forster. Forster's going to clear it. Can he find one of our men? Nope. What a fucking surprise. Oh, Fraser Forster is done, by the way. I don't care anymore. I'm sick of watching him do that. Finally found one of our players, but only made him go backwards. Mkhitaryan now, Rashford, and Rashford scores at Forster's near post. So Maguire, cut out by Zielinski, plays it wide to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan crosses the ball in, and Forster's positioning there is dreadful. Zielinski, Ziyech, Mkhitaryan, Lindelof, Rashford hits the post. I thought we were going to clear it then, but it doesn't look like we're getting another highlight in this game. Forster clear, only as far as Manolas. Dries Mertens now. Lamina wins the ball, but gives it straight back to him. Forster doesn't find anyone. Rudiger cuts the ball out, and that's the end of the game. 2-1 loss. I'm surprised we scored, but it's still frustrating when both of our goals could have been. If we had a decent goalkeeper, they wouldn't have happened. Yeah, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to skip to the next match. I won't take you through the full team. I'll just let you know if there's any changes when we come to the look at the opposition team, and then I'll probably just show you the goals for both the Liverpool and Brighton games. I'll do the same for both games. So I'll be back with you in a minute. So as I said to you in the last game, I'd show you any changes here. Galini has come in because Fraser Forster's a pile of wank, and I'm not having it anymore. So he can fuck off. He's gone. Jackson Martinez has come in for Danny Ings because he is. Fucking Danny Ings has had one assist in his last 8 or 9 games and no goals. So give Martinez a chance to get himself back in the running. The other thing is Lewis Holtby is now on the bench in case Kelly doesn't have a great game, and I may switch the formation a little bit and go bring Romeo a little bit further forward just to see if changing that, because I think teams have probably worked out our formation. But anyway, let's get into the game. Mane, Keita, Mane, Nathaniel Klein, well cleared by Cedric. They've got it back though. Klein again, Ben Woodburn, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. So clearance, but Gomez wins it there. Klein beats his man, goes to the byline, crosses it in, and Ben Woodburn sticks the ball in the goal. Klein, Firmino, Woodburn, Coutinho, Romeo wins it back, passing it around way away from the goal. Didi, Cedric, Martinez, get in there. Oh no, Gomez own goal, but it's Martinez's. I don't care what they say. And Didi out to Cedric. Cedric with the ball into the back post. Did Martinez head it against Gomez there? I can't really tell what happened, but ball's gone in the net, and I'm giving it to Jackson Martinez, even if it wasn't him. So half time, 1-1. I know I'm not showing you all of the highlights. I'm just showing you the goals here, but just so you know, Galini cleared the ball and it went to a guy in a Southampton shirt, which is a bit of progress. He's done it twice, I think, in this game, and he hasn't cleared it to a Liverpool player yet. And surprisingly, they haven't scored from a clearance from our goalkeeper yet. So that's been a positive move. Other than that, not much to say. Liverpool have had maybe one extra chance, but let's get into the second half, and I'll show you any goals in this half. Galini clears to Martinez, loses out though. Salah, I don't know how we've got it back, but we have. Lamina's through, good save from their goalkeeper. Corner comes in, out to Romeo and Didi. Lamina, Maguire is in. Get in there, former Everton player, sticking it to Liverpool. Romeo's back there, plays it into Ndidi, takes one touch and plays it through to Lamina. Lamina squares it to the back post, and Harry Maguire is up from the corner and sticks the ball in the net. I don't know why we can switch it on at the end of the season, but the end of last season we beat Chelsea. The end of this season we're beating Liverpool with 5 minutes to go. They'll probably win now, but yeah, here we go. Keita scored. And Q, a last-minute winner from Ben Woodburn or Joel Matip or somebody else who's a pile of wank. And that's it. 2-2 with Liverpool is not a bad result, really, especially with the way that this game is about Liverpool. But they've given Joe Gomez an own goal. It was the Jackson Martinez goal, as far as I'm concerned. As I said, we can't really see what happened from either of the angles it gave us. So Martinez headed it into the goal and it clicked off the other guy, but it was already going in. That's my decision, and you can't tell me otherwise. Go on, I dare you, in the comments, tell me otherwise. We're now in 11th position. At least we're, as long as Swansea don't win whenever they play, their game in hand guarantees us 12th. I'm really disappointed. We could have been challenging Liverpool for 6th place 10 games ago, and we've not played. We've played a couple of big teams, but anyway, let's get into the final game of the season, and then I'll do an end of season review. This is going to end up being like a fucking 40-minute episode. So Swansea lost to Liverpool, so that's it. So we're guaranteed 12th, and the highest we can finish is 10th. It's a bit shitty, but hopefully Leicester lose on the last day and we can beat Brighton. So there's the Brighton team. You've seen it mostly the same. They've now got Gary Cahill because we sold him there. So yeah, Cahill and Wes Morgan at the back. So hopefully with Martinez and Ings both having a bit of pace. Actually, I should have probably thought and played Iheanacho and Brereton because they're young and fast. But Ings has still got a bit of pace, as has Martinez. So hopefully with a quick strike partnership, got a chance against them. That's one of the changes I've made. We've got Ings and Bing together. So I was probably saying something there, but I got a phone call. Sorry about that. So slow defence. I'm going to say I've been through everything. We're all well aware that Gylfi Sigurdsson is there now. Let's see if the changes, like I say, the only change I've made is bringing in Ings and Martinez up front. I think it was Martinez and Brereton in the last game. Let's see how this goes anyway. See if we can push ourselves up into the top half of the table. Golini, Fabregas. Oh, Wes Morgan's got it, but we've got it back. Ndidi, Ings, Martinez, Pasalic. Pasalic scores. So Pasalic plays it forward. Ndidi, Ings, Martinez gets tackled, but the ball comes to Pasalic, who p-rollers it along the floor, and their goalkeeper is shit, and we've scored. And Fabregas is injured. You know what? Fuck him. He's staying on. Fuck him. Fabregas. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's a bad idea, leaving an injured player on. Fuck's sake. Proper Stefarovic, Sandro, proper Klassen, fuckity fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Pad clears it, proper now, Klassen, Sandro, Seferovic, Chandler, Seferovic, Sandro, goal, fucking ruin our season, why don't you cunt? Oh, what a bunch of fucking shit. Pad clears only as far as us, Martinez, Cedric, Romeo, Gerhardt, Ndidi, and we didn't even bother trying to fucking do anything. Oh, that's so disappointing. Liam Kelly hadn't missed that penalty, we might have, or we would have drawn that game 2-2, but as it is, we're finishing in mid-table, just about. Bit disappointed, really. We should have finished a lot better. The last 10, 12 games of the season have been fucking awful, and that's what's done it in the end. Um, let's have a bit of a end of season rundown. So we managed to let Brighton avoid relegation. That's fucking awful because I hate playing Brighton. Um, Fabregas is injured. Who cares? He's Bournemouth have sacked Sherwood. Apparently Tim Sherwood was manager at Bournemouth. They've gone down. Nobody cares about any of this. Man City have sacked Pep Guardiola. So let's just have a look at what the game has decided our team of the year is. So despite the fact that we've not played three at the back all season, our best team is a three at the back team. What a fucking shit. Oh, this is a team of all time, is it? Because Prato wasn't even fucking here. Derm, apparently, despite he's better than Cedric, he's fucking not. That's a load of shit. Um, Rudiger, Harry Maguire, and Lenglet I can get behind. Gerhardt at left back I can get behind. Pasalic and Ndidi. I mean, I'd take Romeo over Ndidi at the moment. Um, Prato was a pile of wank for us, and Danny Ings isn't a right winger, but we don't use any wingers, so I'm not surprised. I mean, I don't agree with any of that shit. It's really stupid. Let's have a look at the end of the season awards. So this is the team of the season and the fans player, so end of the season and young player. So the team of the season apparently is Fraser Forster, Cedric, Maguire, Rudiger, Gerhardt, Romeu, Pasalic, and Didi, Holtby, Martinez, and Iheanacho. Um, the only one I'd argue there is Danny Ings was all right instead of Iheanacho. Um, Fraser Forster's gone down in my estimation as the season's gone on, but that is what it is. That's just down to personal opinion and the fact that Forster seems to have started to decline as the games have gone on, but we'll see. Um, let's have a look at the end of season review from this. So, comfortably mid-table, which is where we ended up. End of season confidence review from the board. Happy with the management of the team. The squad's not quite the best, and our recent matches are not as where they wanted to be, but that's not a surprise. Uh, training summary. No one cares. Squad are going on a break. Not fussed about not fussed about this. Initial budgets: £50 million transfer budget and £2.3 million in wages. I'm sure I can do something with that. As you can see, I've applied for the Man City job because Guardiola got sacked. Um, doubt I'm going to get it, but you might as well fucking apply for it. That's where I'm going to end this episode. In fact, I'll show you the league table, and then we'll maybe see if I can wait for the Champions League and FA Cup finals as well, just so you can see how we're getting on at the end of season 3. Um, so, oh fucking hell, I picked the Carabao Cup, haven't I? What a wanker. We know Spurs won that. So, Premier League, Arsenal won it. United and City, second and third, with Chelsea in fourth. Chelsea qualified for the Champions League before either United or City, so they must have had a crap end to the season. Um, Spurs finished in fifth, so the sixth European spot. Sorry, the European spot for the what's it called? The Carabao Cup has gone to sixth position. That's Liverpool. Um, Stoke might get it if Chelsea win the FA Cup final. We'll have to wait and see. Um, we finished down in 12th position, which is a bit disappointing. On 46 points. I mean, that's relegation form, or just beating relegation form. I mean, we're 11 points ahead of relegated of Bournemouth, which is it's not good enough. We should have been comfortably on 57 to 60 points and challenging for that sixth position. And that's where we need to be next season. I'm going to Dusan Tadic is unhappy, so he's going to go. Probably, like I say, I'll try and bring in a young central attacking midfielder, and I'll try and probably bring in a complete forward to go alongside all of the advanced forwards we've got. See if I can find somebody who can play that role. If not, somebody who can do either defensive forward, deep lying forward, or just something that's a support role for an advanced forward. Because obviously, I don't want to be playing two advanced forwards. I want two strikers who do two slightly different things in this formation, and we'll see how that goes. I'll just see if I can get to the FA Cup final. I'll just check when it is. Oh, handy, it doesn't give me a date. I assume it's on Saturday, so let's just get forward to the next Saturday. Pasalic named as a centre back in the team of the week. Oh, Liverpool have slapped. Do I take over Liverpool and try and ruin them because I hate them? You know what? I think I do. So let's apply for the Liverpool job as well. Wankers. I don't really want the. Well, I do want the Liverpool job, but I don't want to take them anywhere. I want to ruin them. I'm going to sell all of their players and replace them with League One players. I think I might have gone too far now. Liverpool have approached me. £164 million. Negotiate contract. Suggest terms. And I have gone to Liverpool. And I will leave you with that. I'm at Liverpool. And my objective is to get them relegated. That's the end of this episode. I've gone to Liverpool. I probably should have stayed at Southampton, but I want to take Liverpool down. I want to be the first manager in Premier League history to take Liverpool down. And that's where we're leaving this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed that episode, please leave a like. If you want to see more from this channel, please subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much for watching.